And they're off. Seep and Blue Skies looking at me, firing out first from Kashada Cutie. New Boots away fourth, and Palacio. And trailing the field is Aunt Joe. Seep clears off. Seep now by a length and a half. Down the back stretch run. Kashada Cutie tries to pick up the chase on Blue Skies looking at me on the inside. Another 5 lengths back, and it's New Boots saving that ground into the far turn run. Aunt Joe and Palacio. Past the Ferris wheel they roll, and Seep to catch. A 4-length advantage. Blue Sky looking at me. Kashada Cutie back in third position. Another 6 back. New Boots at an even pace, and Palacio saving that ground. Seep into the stretch. Seep by 5. Seep, Blue Sky looking at me, is trying to close the gap, but Seep's way too fast for them. Seep and yes, with Hazelwood. Blue Sky's looking at me, then New Boots. $2 exacta, $13.20 trifecta, $7.40 superfecta, $26.70. Second. Two. Ready to go, race 2. They're off. Solid break. Night Preacher sharp away from Key Stat. And then Win No Joke and Not My First Rodeo to the inside. Night Preacher is quick and leads and goes over toward the inside. About a 3-length advantage from Key Stat in second. Win No Joke riding that rail inside of Key Stat and Not My First Rodeo. Fourth of the 4 as they round the turn. Night Preacher to catch. Night Preacher from Win No Joke and Key Stat. Third of the outside. Asked for a little more. And Not My First Rodeo. Fourth of the quartet. Opening quarter sharp in 23 and 1. So it's Night Preacher from Win No Joke on the inside, applying a bit of pressure, and Key Stat looming in third position, ready to join them and ridden along for a little more. And Not My First Rodeo is fourth, heading into the far turn. Night Preacher, Key Stat on the outside of Win No Joke. It is Night Preacher still going strong. There's a quarter of a mile left to go from Key Stat and Win No Joke third, and Not My First Rodeo 47 and 2 is a half-mile fraction, and they make the turn for home. Night Preacher sharp from the start and still looking good under J.J. Torrealba. Here's Not My First Rodeo, then Key Stat, Night Preacher to win. Coasting home, a half dozen clear at the finish. Not My First Rodeo, Key Stat. Win No Joke. Gelding by American Freedom from Unusually Talented by Unusual Heat. Your running time a minute 18.64 seconds. Night Preacher. J.J. Torrealba winning jockey for Gracie May Stables. John Salzman Jr. trainer. $56.60 trifecta 35.10. 5-6 double $10. Third race, one Bonds Bell, owned by BNC Stables. Exacta trifecta superfecta double. And they're off. Sunshine Hazel, very fast as usual, opens up 2.5 lengths early. Flying to Neptune on the chase, and She's a Gem on the outside, right up close, and Love the Sauces back and forth. Another 2.5 back to Curl and Rod. At the back of the pack is Bonds Bell. Sunshine Hazel from She's a Gem, heading into the turn, flying. Neptune ridden along for a little more, and third with a quarter of a mile left to go. And Curl and Rod still has 7 or 8 lengths to make up. Sunshine Hazel from She's a Gem as they turn in. She's a Gem on the outside, targeting Sunshine Hazel, is taking the lead in a clear lead, and with a burst, She's a Gem opens up, pops away 5-6 lengths all of a sudden, and next is Curlin Rod in second. Here's She's a Gem and Yedsit Hazelwood. She's a Gem to win by 4 or 5. Curlin Rod was second, Bondsbell late run, and then flying the Neptune. $2.55. $2 exacta 30.40, dollar trifecta 59.10, dollar superfecta 197.90. Fourth race, scratch the 6 tune to the moon. And they're off. Gee for the win with a very sharp break on the far outside. Loving Gaze and Gourmet right there along with APM Notion. APM Notion now. Loving Gaze out of the inside, and Gourmet is caught in between them. And so they're 4 lengths back in the field, feeling so lucky. Gee for the win settles after a sharp break about the 3 path at the back of the pack into the first turn. They roll around the turn to go, and it's Loving Gaze putting on a brisk pace. Loving Gaze whipped up opening quarter, 23 seconds flat, going very fast out there from Gourmet in second. APM Notion is in third and feeling so lucky now takes that third spot, taking aim at that quick pacemaker, and Gee for the win out wide and last, and 5.5 from the front. Down the back stretch, and it's Loving Gaze. 5/16 left to go with a 2-length lead on Gourmet and APM Notion. Feeling so lucky. Gee for the win has to rally 7 from the front. Loving Gaze into the far turn, still going strong. Loving Gaze after half in 47 and 1/5 of a second takes him to the top of the stretch, and it's a 5-length lead for Loving Gaze. Gourmet in second. Gee for the win on the outside, and feeling so lucky in APM Notion. Loving Gaze in front, getting desperate. Here comes Gee for the win. Gee for the win, charging hard to take the lead. Gee for the win. Gee makes 3 for Yedzit Hazelwood. Gee for the win. Gourmet was second, and Loving Gaze in feeling so lucky. Double 6-5, $37. Pick 3, $24.65. $2 exacta 11.80, dollar trifecta 50.20, dollar superfecta 56.70. Fifth race, scratch number 5, Hazed and Confused. And they're off. Solid break for Kernus is going directly to the front. From Terms and Conditions and Ferrari Kid between horses, here's Rumjar. Rumjar moving quickly to second on the chase of Kernus, and last of them all is Blame It on the Fun. Round that first turn they roll, so it's Kernus the favorite in front, half length from Rumjar second. A gap of about 4 or 5. Ferrari Kid taken back in third position. And another 2 lengths back in the field, it is Blame It on the Fun of the far outside, and Terms and Conditions at their inside. A lap to go, and it's Kernus leading the way. Opening quarter 24 and 4. Pressed mildly on the outside by Rumjar. Rumjar Kernus. Kernus Rumjar. Kernus maintains the edge midway on that second turn. From Rumjar second. It's another 6 back. Ferrari Kid asks for a little more from third. Blame It on the Fun. Terms and Conditions at the tail of the field. The half mile in 48 3/5 of a second with about 3 furlongs left to go. It's been Kernus and Rumjar, 1, 2, 3 out. And it's Ferrari Kid remaining in third position, but still plenty to do to catch Kernus and Rumjar. 2-horse race heading into the far turn. And Kernus trying to turn it into a 1-horse race. Kernus opening up 3 on Rumjar in second. Then it's Terms and Conditions and Blame It on the Fun. Ferrari Kid has dropped to last position. They race to the top of the stretch, and Kernus is headed for home full of run. Kernus has to sprint on home. A quick peek back by Carlos Lopez. Kernus has 7 on the field, scrambles on for second. Here's Terms and Conditions. Terms and Conditions second. Kernus, Terms and Conditions, and then Blame It on the Fun and Rumjar. In the sixth race, scratch 4, triple sec. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, and pick 3. Price is up now for the fifth. 5-6 double. Here's a pick 5. It pays $71.20. At pick 5, it pays $71.20. $2 exacta, $16.40. Trifecta, $43.70. Dollar superfecta, $64.20. 1080 double, pick 3, 13.55, pick 4, 32.45, pick 5, 7. Downtown man in. And they're off. D-Hopper very fast down to the inside, and here's City Panda hustled out of there, moving to second. Locomotive came away running in third. To the far outside is War Code, who's in fourth position as they pass by us. Hippotus Hoppotus is next in fifth, and Downtown Man will be 3 deep into the turn run. Jose Can't Say, ground saving, Mitby to the back of the pack, and Ollie Boy is at the tail of the field. D-Hopper pouring on that speed. Good pace of this group from City Panda second, Locomotive in good tracking range from third. War Code is next in fourth, another 4. Hippotus Hoppus riding the inside in fifth, 7 or 8 lengths on the front, opening quarter strong, 23 seconds as they move down the backstretch. 3 furlongs left to go. Downtown Man racing 3 wide on the track. Jose Can't Say, back of the pack, Ollie Boy, not much from Mitby into the far turn run. A quarter of a mile left to go. Past the funnel cake stand with City Panda. City Panda up top by some 4 or 5 from War Code after that one. D Hopper is weary from third, and Locomotive next in fourth. Hippotus Hoppotus down to the inside, and Jose Can't Say the far outside. They're into the stretch, and it's City Panda. City Panda 7-length advantage on War Code. D Hopper, and then Jose Can't Say trying to grab third. Here's City Panda reporting home, gets the maiden score. From War Code in second, and Jose Can't Say close fourth. In Kentucky by Fred Hetrick III. 3-year-old big gelding City Panda out of City of Light, out of Kitty Panda. Race 6 official. $2 exacta, $57.20. Trifecta, $141 even. Superfecta, $769.10. Double 6 and 5, $12 even. A 50-cent pick 3, $10.75. On to race 7. Scratch number 6, Latin Rebel. 7th race, scratch the 6. 8th race, scratch 3. This is the Revenge. And they're off. Pappy's Revenge very fast to stride away from there and open up a quick 3-length advantage early. In the dance and Bill of Rights, and Tough Luck is moving up in between horses now as they sort. And so Pappy's Revenge has a narrow lead. Bill of Rights right up there and on the early pace. Tough Luck out there 3 deep and well settled as they round the first turn of 3 and end the dance as 4th of the 4. Pappy's Revenge in control of the pace from that first turn to the top of the stretch for the first time. Pappy's Revenge and Kevin Gomez leading the way from Bill of Rights, and outside is Tough Luck and in the dance. Opening quarter went in a slow 25, 1/5 of a second. So Tough Luck will go on at Pappy's Revenge, who's still setting the slow pace against the rail. Bill of Rights is right there, and in the dance, not far from the front, just 3 lengths off that leader. It continues Pappy's Revenge. Pappy's Revenge from Bill of Rights, and Tough Luck asks for a little bit more run from third position. In the dance is next. Pappy's Revenge makes that turn and heads to the backstretch with 3 furlongs left to go. And so Pappy's Revenge from Bill of Rights about 1.25 lengths in front. It's another 2 in the dance, and Tough Luck is back in fourth on the inside. Heading off of the 5 turn, Pappy's Revenge is the leader from Bill of Rights through a 49 and 3.5 mile. It's been an easy run for Pappy's Revenge, and Pappy's loving it out there. Pappy's Revenge by 3 in the Dancing Bill of Rights, and Tough Luck has faded off a scene, driven in fourth. Pappy's Revenge coasting in here at Timonium with a 5-length advantage. From In the Dance, Tough Luck trying to come back for third on the outside, and Bill of Rights back in fourth. Pappy's Revenge. That was an easy score for Pappy's Revenge from In the Dance. Then Tough Luck and Bill of Rights. Pappy's Revenge with a 5.5-length score. Official. Pappy's Revenge with a 5.5-length score. Relation double was 5-3. 5-5 actual double. Check your tickets. Show refunds, $2 exact to $16.60 try, $14.60. Show refunds, late scratch 3, the last sip. 5-3 consolation double, $7.80, $27, 5-5 double, pick 3, $5.70. 8th race, scratch 3, this is the life. 5 Tucker Tiki is 1 over. And they're off. The big left Tucker Tiki, and here's Vita showing some early speed, and Hop on Top is down to the inside, away running in fourth. The big left quickest of the group though. And back at the tail of the field we have Hurrah, and Warm Up the Bus on the inside has improved just a spot. Heading over the far turn, the big Lep is the leader by 3. Tucker Tiki and Vita down to the inside. Hop on Top back and forth on the inside, dropping back some. Warm Up the Bus on the far outside is trying to rally now as they reach the top of the lane, but still plenty to do, and Hurrah is trailing the field. The big Lep is the leader. The far outside is Warm Up the Bus. Down to the inside is Vita. Here's the big Lep, convincing winner under Arnaldo Bocachica. The big Lep, never in doubt. Warm Up the Bus, and then Vita. West Virginia by Super C Racing. 2-year-old Dark Bear Brown colt by Great Notion out of Oh So Lovely by Frisian Fire. Running time. Charges a posted number 7, the big Lep first. 1 Warm Up the Bus second for Vita third, 5 Tucker Tiki fourth. $2 exact at $22.20. Dollar trifecta $39.20. Dollar superfecta pays $168.40. 5-7 double $18. Pick 3 $15.40. Pick 4 $24. Pick 5 $106.85. Simulcast action available now for your favorite